Everything's running. Let's play some more Bladesong. Where did we leave off? Any extra points? I am parched. I don't remember what I was doing. One. That's right, I got a smith. As the game would imply. Oh. This one gives something special. Was I running out of steel? No, I have steel. Okay, that's right. I bought a bunch. Mystery board. Wood, speed, sharpness. Many Annabelle has a careworn face and a child clinging at his waist. He nods stiffly at you at your approach. Owen, I need a weaponsmith. Now her mother's gone, my little girl's like, I need to stop talking so quietly. My little girl's only got me to protect her. If we're not to be seen as easy targets, I need some steel to add weight to my warnings. Except forge. Okay. Let's see if I remember how to play this darn game. It's been 2 whole days and I haven't touched it. Okay. Like. It's good. Thickness. Okay, good. Taper width. Good sharpness on it. Oh, that was taper. Whoops! Hang on, delete that. Change width. Here we go. Did that much. Taper width. Did. Yeah, that's good. Taper thickness. Did. That's good. I'm not noticing a huge change when I taper the thickness. Is that doing anything? Yeah, it's still at 30 all across. I feel like it's supposed to change. Narrow point. Yeah, the narrow point. Cross section. Landed, sharp, speed. Oh, this thing needs to be fast. Okay, Course 3. This is strongly redirected. And the sword is light, has little mass near the point. Yeah. Hang on. Taper thickness. Yeah. I should. Right? That's not changing though. Taper thickness. Do it. Do it. It's still 30. Why is it still 30? Well, I guess we'll figure that out later. No convexity. Sharp. But it's not fast. Is it too thin? Oh, yeah, okay. Was it just too thin? Change thickness. Yeah. Okay, I guess it's just too thin somehow. What if we change the width? It's a little on the thin side. It has to be that length. What if I make it longer? Oh, that's doing the opposite of what I want. Okay. Yeah, okay. Do that. No. Make it as short as I can. Thickness. What if I do that? Max. Yeah, it doesn't really taper. What about the point? What if I move that? It's gotta be sharp, but why not? Yeah, okay. But now it's too slow. Okay. Do I not have the... Maybe I don't have the skills for this. Shoot, okay. I think I need to have like fullers and stuff, because I don't have that unlocked. Unless... okay. Requires 2, current 2. Oh, but that's... There's a problem. Okay, this is a big problem. It's as short as it can be. It needs to be fast. Frick. This is a problem. Can I just like not fulfill the commission? Not sharp. Okay. Requires 3. I narrow it down. Okay. Paper width. Okay. I put the point way up there. Okay. Do that. Cross section. Hmm. I feel like that should make it more sharp, but okay. Be that way. Hmm. Such a big swung or redirected. Hmm. How would I do that? Without... okay, cross-section, change thickness, change width, point, taper width, taper thickness, cross... That's all I have! Oh, god dang it. Okay, Shoot. What does leaving do? We'll leave, like... okay. How do I make it faster? Can I make it faster? Has little mass near the point, no longer handle further. I see what I need to do. Okay. I'm saved. I'm totally saved. I see. Let's shrink this down all the way. Shrink that down. That. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I'm saved. Okay. Thank goodness gracious. I was so worried. Do a little teeny tiny pommel. Too quiet. A long hilt for 2 hands. Also too small. Thirteen. 13. That. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think I did it. If I could stop zooming in on the handle. Hang on. Slowly. Slow. Alright, you know what? Screw it. There you go. He weighs the weapon in his hand, nodding with satisfaction. The little girl coos in delight as it gleams in the sun. Good. Hopefully this will encourage any wolves to find softer prey. Thank you, Smith. There it is. The problem child. And steel. And a horseshoe? I was so worried about that one. Oh my god. Please give me fallers. I want fallers. Start scaling. Oh, it's all the way up there. Oh, okay. Engraving, polishing, salvaging, side fallers. I feel like I gotta get this one. Asymmetrical blades. I like that very much. Scraps. Okay. I can salvage the gold? Excuse me. I'll salvage the horseshoe. I need the iron. I need the steel. And that's my day. That perks up the approach. And surveys wares. What have I got? Not a lot. I'm getting out of here. Big goodbye. And the day. Day 5 has ended. I made 76. Oh no, I forgot I spent all my money. I totally forgot about that. Alright. Explore and keep. City, camp. Stay in the forge. I'll stay in the forge today. A new day's dawned. Oh, it's, okay. It's like a skip. I thought there would be like an interaction, but no, it's just stay home. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Commissions. What is this? A leather bag. Oh, I can scrap that probably. Okay. Mystery reward. Okay, that's gonna be my plan for now. Is whenever they have like a mystery reward, I'm just gonna go for that. And then whatever I got, I'll just use when it comes to action points. Right, stacker. You're bent over your anvil, repairing one of your hammers, when a sudden voice at your shoulder makes you jump. Hello, Smith. The man must move as quietly as a cat. He's small, weary, with a balding head and eyes almost lost within deep black circles. He looks like he hasn't slept in weeks. What do you want? Name's Stacker. I try to keep watch over the camp at night. Walk the perimeter. Check on folks warn off thieves. He rubs his face warily. 3 nights ago, I caught some fellas trying to break into old Martha's tent. She's got nothing but a few scraps of food and some blankets, but they were going to take it anyway. I called out to them, told them to move along. He just laughed at me. What was I going to do? Fight all 3 of them with my wooden club? I need a sword. And did they take anything? Did you check it? I need to watch over everyone. You go with the sword, 1 against 3 is 4 rounds. What kind of blade do you need? What kind of blade do you need? Nothing fancy, just something that'll make thieves think twice about whether they really want to push their luck. Alright. Forge. Let's make a blade. Hand and a half. Narrow point. Booksmith's companion. Very sharp. Okay. First things first. How long is this blade? 7? Oh, okay, this is a long one. Didn't mean to do that. Alright. Change thickness. And he wants it sharp too. Okay, so I'll do 90's fine. He wants a sharp blade, I gotta make it nice and wide. Let's do a little tippy tap. Change width? Taper width, I should say. Let's do a little. I don't think that's changing anything. It didn't, yeah, okay. I see why it doesn't. It's because it's too thin, so it can't really taper. I think that's what it is. Oh wait, I got new skills, didn't I? Yeah! I have the asymmetry thing now. Okay. We should play with that. Let's freaking. I need to clear my mouse. This thing is constantly doing this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Just takes a little finagling. So let's do something quirky. We have asymmetry now. Might as well do something with it, you know? So I am gonna do something silly. Taper width. Let's add one of these, right? Slide it all. Oh, fuck, what did I do? Slide it all the way down. I could zoom out a little bit. If I could zoom out a little bit. If I could zoom out a little bit. If I could zoom out a little bit. I can zoom out a little bit. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Alright, let's change... Okay. Let's get rid of that. This one. Keep here. Width. Let's narrow this down a little bit. Like that. Okay. And then this one. Okay, okay. Okay, delete. Delete that. Change width. Keep that there. Okay. Okay. Wait. No. Yeah. Okay. Wait. No. Delete that. Change paper width. Okay. Drag this all the way over here. Okay. Yeah. Zoom out. Zoom. Zoom out. There we go. And if I do reverse and then hammer, yeah, look at that. I can do like a feather. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I can even I can even like yeah, okay. A little higher. Okay. Alright. Wait, did I unlock something else? No, yeah, okay, it was just that. That's pretty cool. I wish I could like put a little yeah, that's fine. I could probably change width, narrow this down completely a little bit. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I like that I can do that. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Do we have tapering width overall? Alright, yeah, okay. Do a little of that. Get a little point action. Narrow point. No, we can keep it where it was. Roughly. Yeah, okay. That's good. Yeah. And now cross section. How is this gonna look? I'm worried how then. You know what? That doesn't look too bad. It's sharp. Yeah, sweet. It works. Yeah, it's really sharp. Okay, what if I... Can I like... do a little bit of that? Yeah, that's cool. That's a little ugly. Something like that. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I like that geometry. I wish I could make them like poke out more, but that requires some experimenting. Okay, it's sharp, and it's got all the stuff we need. Tilt mode. So that. Oops, what did I do? Skip them out a little bit on the iron, on the steel. Yeah, there we go. Oh, just... Oh, I can make it longer without... No. It will. Okay, shrink it. Alright, widen it. Yeah. Cool. So it still looks decent, but it's like... It only costs 22 whatever. Okay. Hand and a half. So it's gotta be... Oval grip. Mild taper. I'll do a little oval. And oval taper. Or should we do mild taper? Yeah, mild taper looks good. And then slap a pommel on there. Yeah. Doesn't look bad. An Avi original. Oh wait, can I shrink this? I can, but... Or what if I like shorten it? Does that save on? Not really. Okay. Cool. Okay. What do I name it? What do I name it? Something like... It's sharp. It's not too long, but it's pretty long. It was like, I think this is my longest sword so far. Hand and a half, narrow point. The Watchman. He takes the sword with steady hands, checking the balance and edge with a practiced eye. Fine piece, exactly as I asked for. He straps the sword to his belt, adjusting it until it sits comfortably at his side. Thank you, Smith. The camp's lucky to have someone like you. Try not to go looking around for trouble now that you're armed. I'm worrying that you're going to get yourself killed. Try not to go looking for trouble. Me and trouble are old friends. I'll be ready when it comes. I've been in this camp for years. I used to hide in my tent like a rabbit, but I'm getting old. I'm not too afraid of dying anymore. Oh. Well. I hope that doesn't go anywhere tragic. Emmett Crossbeam, the Great, aka Dingus Slicer. I still got 3 action points. And a commission. This one looks easy. A grizzled man limps up to you, scratching at his scarred jaw with a dirt black fingernail. I'm after a weapon, Smith. Now listen, I know a good blade when I see one, so don't try to fob me off with a half job. Money and a wheel. And experience. I'm pretty close to leveling up. One more tomorrow and I'll be level 5. Alright, I'll do this one. Doesn't need to be long. Oh, actually, it does need to be long. That's on the longer side. I remember watching some commentary by the devs of this game, because they did a video with Man-at-Arms, that old blacksmithing channel, recently. I didn't watch all of it, but I did watch part of it. They noticed that some of the feedback that they had for the game was that all of the measurements are in metric, and none of them are in American units, so to say. So I think they were going to implement that in the future, which would be neat. I'd like to see that, because I'm tired of having to remember how much all these are. Thickness, just make it nice and thin. 80. That changes a lot. Oh, it only needs 1. Okay. So I can get kind of quirky with this one. As long as it's this length. And it's as mobile as it is. Yeah, okay. He doesn't need all that much. Okay, let's have fun with this one. Let's do some quirky things with this sword. I have some ideas. Oh, I'm running out of steel. Okay. I could just slap one together, but that's boring. I want to do something quirky. I don't know what to do though. I don't have... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a... I have an idea. Let me think. Let me think. Can I do... What did I just do? Oh! Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Narrow point. Can I do narrow point with just the one side? Okay, let's... Yeah, we can experiment a little. I think we can do some silly things. Let me think. Yeah, okay. What are you doing when you get 100 subs? I'm gonna get hammered on stream. I think that would be a good idea. Buy a lotto ticket, maybe. Take a trip to Vegas. Rent a car, crashed into a pool. You know, normal 100 sub things, I think. I want to do something quirky with this one, but I'm trying to figure it out. I could just make another feather, but that feels boring. Also, I don't know if that'll take up my resources. Oh, wait a minute. What if I make like a really... Alright, I have an idea. I have an idea. Boop, 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 boop. And then... taper width. Boop, 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 boop. Point. Extend that point a little bit. Doot, doot. Guess it's going to be a VR chat stream now to get you drunk. Yeah, I think VR chat's the best place to get drunk, really. Make Dragon Slayer? I should make Dragon Slayer. That's a genius idea. As soon as I get one that wants like just a lot of like, not a lot of mobility. But as soon as I get somebody who wants impact and doesn't want a specific tip, I'm doing Dragon Slayer. That's a genius idea. Getting drunk at 11-12 a.m. Great idea. It is. That's the only way to do it. It's the only way I do it. Yeah. Okay. Cross section. He didn't say anything about sharpness, but I guess it has to be sharp, so... Oh, you know what? Actually, hang on. Wait a minute. But they want a specific handle. Oh, never mind. I can't do Dragon Slayer yet. Yeah, okay. Oh, actually... Hang on, I might be able to do something a little quirky. Can I do like a single-edged? Can I do like a falchion? Oh, I can't grind bevels yet. Or can't grind... Not bevels. I can't grind, Oh, I can't grind. Yeah, I can't grind, sides yet, so I can't really make... what I was thinking. Okay. Do it. Do it. Do it. I could do that. That's kind of cool. Do a little bit of that. Yeah. Do that on both sides. So it's got a little bit of flair to it, you know? I always like these wide profile blades. It's a little triangular, but I think they're pretty neat. Oh, did I forget to... Whoops! I forgot to sharpen it. Yeah, this thing needs to be sharpened. There we go. That's better. That's more like it. Okay. Now we can put on the guard. And why does it look like that? Oh, right. Oh, it's a little ugly. Oh, that's really ugly. Okay. Get rid of that. We'll do this instead. Let's shrink it down a little bit so I save some money. Whoops, I deleted it. Let's shrink it down so I save some money. Make it a little bigger so it doesn't look ugly. A little bigger. A little bigger. Yeah, that's good. Good. A little wider so it looks like I didn't slap it together. A little smaller so I don't lose resources. There we go. Sexy sword profile. Yeah. Okay. Two-handed. Okay. Mild taper. I don't like the overlap. I'm not a fan of the overlap. Wait, can I do like just one? And then... I can! Wow, okay. If I shrink you... Oh, it's too... Okay, what if I... You... Good. Smaller. Smaller. Good. Make you long. And get like a little one of you. That's ugly. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay. Mild taper thick. Mild taper slim. And those cost the leather. This. marshmallow. Yeah. Just stretch it out a little bit. Stretch it out a lot more. More. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. The palm, the tang is sticking out a little bit, and the grip is kind of slim. Hang on. Good night. Good night. I'll see you next time. Nice little. Oh, why is? Oh, it's sticking out. Oh, oh that's terrible. Oh goodness. All right, get rid of these frickin' things. Let's do you. Get a little bigger. And then you. Still not long enough to be teammated. There we go. And the tang is sticking out, is it? Okay, good. Just do a nice simple wheel pommel. The clean blade. I kinda wanna do something quirky with the grip though, because I'm getting kinda tired of all this plain wood. Never mind that costs materials. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Harumph. Alright, I'm gonna save that then, because I don't want... Alright. What do we call this one? This one needs a name. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. That's quaint. I'm gonna call this one... what was the commissioner again? Andrew. It's just a guy who wanted a sword. I'll call it... Jacob. Jacob has been made. He takes the weapon in a practiced grip. His confident stance and well-drilled movement speak of some military background, perhaps. Fair enough, Smith. Hats off to you. Not a bad job. Jacob. Oh, that seam! No! No! There's a seam! That bothers me. But it's fine. I'm out of points. What do I have? Got a ton of stuff I can salvage. And I got some money. But for now... Oh, I'm running out of steel. Oh, that's bad. Okay. For now, it's in the day. I made money. Okay. I say... Excuse me. I say... we go to the gate. We haven't been here in a minute. The outer gate looms over the camp, both threat and beacon. Refugees gather, pleading for entry, while impassive guards look on. Approach the gate. The guard is slouching against the ramparts, gazing over the horizon. His heavy-lidded eyes flicker your way, only when you call for his attention. What do you want? Guards sneer and especially pronounced this The guard's sneer is especially pronounced this evening. I wanted to keep. You again? I've already told you. Applicant, you're not getting through without a worker's permit. Stop wasting my time. Return to your tent. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna get anything done there. I'm running out of steel! Okay. Not enough steel to start. Okay. I think it's gonna be a scrap day. Salvage. Salvage. That cost a lot of my stuff. Rise and shine the light too. I can't even afford it. Okay. Jason. That's all we can afford today. 13 and 3. Okay. Beware, a wary-looking man approaches your anvil, his shoulders bowed and his eyes haunted. He's sporting a fresh black eye. Out there, the strong prey on the weak. I should have accepted that long ago, and I'm tired of being counted among the weak. A good blade might change the equation. Let's forge. Okay. Stiff. Hand and a half, narrow point. It don't need to be long. No, it's gotta be decently long. 40 centimeters? That's pretty long. 50. Okay, yeah, that's not too short. It's not shabby for a blade. Thickness. Down to 80. My favorite number. Thank you, OBS. What time is it? I got time. Okay. Oh, my lights are flickering. That's a good sign. Let's see. Needs at least 2 wood and a half narrow point. He doesn't even want a guard. I'm not gonna waste materials on a guard if he doesn't want one. Okay. So let's do a little bit of width. Let's make like a nice. Oh, taper width. Whoops. Change width. Let's make a nice narrow blade. That's good. That's good. Oh, he wants stiff. At least one. Yeah, this guy's not asking for too much. Narrow point. Nice narrow point. 8.5. I could do something quirky with this one. It doesn't have to be all that fancy. So let's do... We have point. Taper width. Gotta taper the width a little bit. That gets rid of stiffness. So let's change width. That also gets rid of stiffness. Yeah, let's not do a lot. I hope I didn't pick up my microphone. Down there? Okay. I have an idea. Wait a minute. Taper thickness. There we go. That gets rid of stiffness. God dang it. That's fine. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then cross section. And then cross section, we're just gonna do the one side. Oh. Shoot. That gets rid of stiffness. But we're still there. It's still stiff. Like that. Okay. And then slide this up a little bit. So just a little more like a little bit of a ricasso on there. Just a little bit. And then for the is this something we could do at the tip? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah. Do a single-edged blade. And he doesn't want any of the stuff for a guard, so I'm just gonna not give him one. Hand and a half. Wood. Yeah. Yeah, let's just not give him a guard. I think that'll be silly. If I could get like a feral, that would be cool, but... Give him like a big knife. Wi-Fi. And then make like a pseudo feral. Like if I use yeah, can I just do something quirky? And like that's the pommel instead of one. How much does a guard have? 2. Get rid of that. Okay, what if I like... Whoa, why is it? Why is it? Whoa, 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 why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? What the hell? Start over, start over. That was weird. Okay. Rotate it. First of all, let's shrink this a lot. Why would that affect the stiffness? It's already a blade. It's already a blade. It doesn't. Okay. Sure, why not? And then do it. Indite. Can I do like a reverse of that? Not really. Okay. Get rid of that. Mild taper. With wood. And a half. More wood. More wood. More wood. There we go. Kind of like a sax. Kind of. Still need to give a tiny pommel though. Wait, can I? I don't like that's ugly. Doesn't cost anything. Heck man, I need to save materials. I can't be, you know. Right? I could just do that. He doesn't need a guard. Wait. Can I? Is that free? Can I just do that? Hang on, can I just... Yeah, a little bit bigger. So then... Get rid of these. That. That. Start over. There. 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 Can I not flip it over? There. 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 And... Frickin'... I can't put it on. Alright. Right. Screw it. Right there. Or, I guess bolt it, in this case. Yeah, there we go. Who needs a guard when you have screws? Screws and bolts. I can shrink that. Who needs pommels? Who needs guards? This is an abomination, dude. Like, it almost looks like a real thing, but like... you know? Maybe in a pinch. Is that how you spell recession? Hang on. I need to Google this. There we go. The recession sword. He takes the weapon with grim satisfaction, his mouth twisted into a bitter smile. Oh, I don't like that. Perfect. Now the next person who thinks I'm easy prey will learn otherwise. Recession the sword. I'm happy with that one. Oh yeah, I'm level 5. That is perfect. I can finally do fullers. I need fullers, like bad, because that last one was giving me a headache. Wait, what's this? Bending, engraving, curved blades. Unlocks the. Is there a tutorial for that one? Okay. I think fullers would do something, right? Yeah, I'll unlock fullers. That seems important. Okay, I have. That would have been handy to have. I need steel. I'm running out of steel. Salvage. Oh, I got a ton from that. Oh. I thought they would only give me one. God. Goodness. Okay. Scrap peddler. Continue. Buy his wares. Quillian block flat. Arrange quillions and bends. Those books are important, I think. I'm gonna have to buy. Oh, there's a ton of them. Fishtail pommels. Peterson type H. Stent stopper faceted. I guess I should. Essentials. Thinking. Twisted steel. Heavy hand. Okay. That one's a must. If it's essentials, it's probably gonna be essential. Is my logic. So gold. Yeah, let's buy a little bit of steel. I don't need leather. Oh, I might in the future though. Uh oh. Okay. Horseshoe. I need books. Modular thinking. That one. Good goodbye, end the day. And I'm out of stuff, so it's time to end the day. What is going on? What the hell is that? Oh, okay. As you bury your tools for the night, never can be too careful. You hear a heart-piercing scream. Investigate. You find the camp in chaos. Figures run back and forth, knocking down tents, wailing, stumbling. The sun has just slipped below the horizon, and darkness begins to fall. As you search for the cause of the panic, there's a sickening thud. A corpse has fallen from the sky and landed atop your bonfire, quenching it instantly. Run for cover. You duck under a rocky outcrop, just in case more bodies rain from the sky. Peer out to observe the carnage. Oh goodness. Peer out to observe the carnage. A winged shadow circles above, blotting out the emerging stars. It lets loose a shrieking that turns your bowels to water. Identify the threat. Fitty fitty. Ah, the creature's silhouette is unfamiliar to you. It shrieks unlike anything you've heard before. You can only guess at what horrors this nightmare might be capable of. Some around the camp are drawing swords and trying to organize a defense. You recognize your recently forged blades among those waved in the air. The creature's first dive is repelled by blades, jabbing at its scything limbs. But it's too fast, too massive. It retreats to the air and then swoops down elsewhere, targeting other defenseless prey. Watch helplessly. It descends on a fleeing woman, its jagged forelimbs plucking up the doomed soul. The beast ascends. A few minutes later, the victim's carcass splatters to the ground. Oh god. I can't get two bad rolls in one night, can I? Okay. You rush around the camp, but your shouted orders are lost amid the chaos. People don't notice you in their panic. At last, as more and more refugees flee for the cover of the lost city ruins, the beast stays too close to Aaron Keep. The invisible barrier crackles, suddenly alive with pale blue energy. Fierce tendrils of power skitter in all directions, like cracks spreading through glass, and the beast shrieks in agony. Chastened, it swoops away, finally abandoning its banquet. A terrible silence falls, broken by the occasional sob. At long last, it's over. Help the survivors. Oh, minus 2 days. Okay. You wander the camp, reuniting separated families and comforting the bereaved. Finally, once you're so exhausted that you can barely stand, you stumble back to your tent and fall into a dreamless slumber. You are now exhausted, and a new day has dawned. The morning air is crisp, the sun shines in devastation. Survivors wander the camp, some clearing away the bodies, others drifting aimlessly. Survey the aftermath. Tattered tents, extinguished fires, bloodless corpses scatter the camp like autumn leaves. Chev Monders. Never look for Monders. You stop short when you arrive at their tent. The iron pot has been knocked over. The fire has burned itself out. The tent itself is a tattered wreck, soaked in blood and gore. The beast ripped the tent apart and then ripped apart those within. There's more than one body, but they're too badly mangled to tell apart. A torn remnant of old Gita's patterned dress flutters in the breeze. Clodo is nowhere to be seen. You turn away. And look for Chev. Oh, she's okay. You find her standing outside her tent, clutching her forearms, eyes fixed on the middle distance where the creature had vanished. She doesn't notice your presence. You alright? She jumps, startled, and then offers you a wan smile. I'm lucky to be alive, I guess. Oh, what was that thing? That was a Valgoth, I think. We heard rumors about them back when we were fleeing Karev. Terrible tales of them swooping down and killing whole caravans full of people. I thought it was all just hearsay until last night. Last night. It's gone, don't worry. I hope you're right. She drops her gaze finally from the sky. Did you lose anyone you knew? The Munder family. Oh, how terrible. I mean, I didn't know them, but that's awful. She falls silent for a respectful moment, then sighs. Thanks for checking in on me. There's a lot of hurt people out there. I'm going to see if I can help. As you make your way back to the tent, you spy a growing crowd forming around the outer gate. I'm too tired to even forage. I'm gonna watch from afar. A mob is formed at the gate, shouting at the guards. It's volatile. It's a volatile situation, born of grief and rage and fear. Survivors of the attack voice a common complaint. The guards did nothing to stop the massacre. But really, their complaint is more basic. Excuse me. They're still stranded outside the city, with no reprieve in sight. You suspect the guards would happily retreat to their stone parapets, but the wagons are rolling in. The gates need to be opened. Watch the disaster unfold. Yeah, why not? Guards fan out from the gate, trying to keep the shouting refugees at bay with their shields. Get back. But the usual tactics won't work today. One by one, the refugees draw swords. Sharp blades glitter in the morning light. You recognize your own handiwork. Oh. Drop the weapons, or... The rest of the watchman's words are lost in a gurgle of someone thrusting a blade through his throat. Oh! Does that mean I can go in? The mob surges. The guards retreat, shouting to reinforcements, while the wagon is toppled into its side and set aflame. Looters pull crates from the burning wreckage, yelling in triumph. Head back to your tent. Quest completed. The aftermath. You beat a hasty retreat as more and more guards pour out of the gate, swords drawn, ready to enact bloody vengeance on any applicant foolish enough to have lingered. Shav approaches your anvil with rumors to share. Have you met Stacker, the self-appointed sentry who roams around the camp at night, trying to keep order? Oh. Is that one of the people I... Is that one of the people I commissioned? Sounds like somebody who commissioned me. I think that... he turned up dead. I suppose it was only a matter of time. He turned up dead. I suppose it was only a matter of time. Apparently he tried to challenge a whole gang of... Oh. Apparently he tried to challenge a whole gang of thieves who were menacing an old woman. He didn't stand a chance. They took his sword after they killed him too. Great. Great. Is he the one I gave the crappy sword to, or was that someone else? Oh, I'm gonna have to go over my stuff again. Oh, I still have 6 action points. Okay. Let's see what I can make. Book. Oh, yes! Wool grips. Okay, I want that. Walnut grip. Do I have walnut? I think I'm pretty sure I have walnut. I need more ability points. I did just buy a bunch of books, so hopefully I have only 5 steel. A one-handed sharp narrow point. Okay. I'll do it. That's a net gain on steel. I'll take it. Alright. Change length. This is a bit of a shorty. At least in comparison to the other ones I've been making. Everyone wants long swords these days. $47. That's good. Thickness. It's gotta be sharp, and it's gotta be... Yeah, okay. It's gotta be sharp. And narrow point. So let's do some widening. Nothing fancy, nothing fancy. Taper width. Thickness. That's good. And get rid of that. Point. Narrow point. Cross section. It's not sharp enough! Wait. Okay, I see the issue. That's not the issue. Does that really make it sharper? Just oval profile? Alright. I'll take it. I have fallers. Yes, yes, yes. I want to put a faller. I'm gonna do a nice big faller. All the way across. That's not changing much. It's a freaking cross section, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that. Alright, faller. Shoot. There we go. Yeah. And can I do like a little quirky thing? Smooth. It's already sharp, right? Yeah, alright. Handle time. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Ooh. Ooh, I got other handles. I got other guards. I got quillions. I got rings. I got sweeps and loops. Kind of an Ulfbert shape, I think. Why is that one so pricey? Yeah, that one's crazy expensive. I'll do that one. Save some money, but yeah. Save some steel. Get a little bigger. And one-handed. Why does that affect sharpness? Oh, that's why. That's weird. I don't know why that would do that. And I got all these pommels. Look at all these pommels! I got so many pommels. I have an inset wheel instead of just like the regular boring wheel. Got one of these. I got one of these. I already had that. Never mind. Got one of these. Oh, this is sick. That is a big pommel. I'm just gonna do a wheel pommel, right? Octagonal pair. Yeah. Man, that one's only 2. One-handed. Right? Why does that affect sharpness? Why? Why are you doing that? Why? Why are you doing that? Why are you... Freaking... cross section... Is that better? Does that make you happy, game? Can I make you longer now without affecting sharpness? Oh, whoops! There we go. Okay. There we go. I don't know why that was affecting sharpness. I feel like that shouldn't have done that. But now it just needs walnut brown. Do I have walnut brown? Oh, pigment. Oh, okay. Oh, but it needs to... That's a problem. That's a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. Okay. What else? What else could I? Of course, at least 2. Current 3. But it has to be one-handed, right? Can I just put a freaking nail on it and then... Oh wait, I actually can. Wait, hang on a second. I'm getting ideas. Emblem. Okay, I don't have like leather lacing or anything. Where am I supposed to put this? Where am I supposed to put this walnut brown? Chain. Can I dye the chain? Take steel? Why would... Wait, no. Why would that... Oh, okay. Let's see. I need a drink. Where do I put this leather? He wants a one-handed sword. Does he want like 2 grips? Just of different sizes? I could do that. But now it's... There we go. Right. There we go. I feel like it's more than a one-handed sword, but you know, it's screw it, you know? I got a quota to meet. One-handed. He takes the weapon in a practiced grip. His confident stance and vulgar movement speak of some military background, perhaps. Fair enough, Smith. Hats off to you. Not a bad job. One-handed. I have unlocked oval grips. Happy day, happy day. Can't make anything today. But I can salvage. Still got a little ways until level 5, level 6. And I don't have money for stuff. End the day. I have 90. Oh, what? Daily upkeep 20. Oh, that's right. That's gonna be a pain. Exploring upkeep. Well, I think a man died outside the gate, so. Oh yeah, things are different. Yeah. The outer gate looms over the camp, both threat and beacon. If you just gather, pleading for entry, while impassive guards look on. First gate. The guard is slouched against the rampart, getting over the horizon. Collector's attention. What do you want? Guards think I want to keep. Get lost before I get you. Live exit 10. Alright, I guess that was wasted. As the grey light at dawn filters into your tent, you hear the tramp of boots through mud. The alarmed cries of your neighbors. Something is happening. Watch out, Smith. The guards are in camp. I think they're here for... Your tent flap is torn open. One of Aaron's keep's guards peers in, sword drawn. You. Out. Exit your tent. Oh, hello. As you climb out into the light, a rough hand sees you. Looking around, you see a full squadron of guards have ventured from the outer gate, led by a woman with pinned back hair and a severe glare. She's standing over your anvil, contemplating it with an unreadable expression. This is her, Sarge, the one who's been arming the applicants. You recognize this fellow as the same guard you spoke to at the outer gate. There's a tree over there that looks a good height for a noose. Uh-oh! Shall we get started? Wait, what? You're going to hang me? This is a great misunderstanding. I never meant to harm anyone. Let's be a little assertive with my execution. Lower your weapons, there's no need for this. A guard was killed in the riots, and 2 more in the infirmary. All thanks to you arming this rabble with blades beyond their station. Were you more comfortable bullying refugees when they only had sticks and stones? I was trying to make a living. I like this first one. I want to give him a little taste of his own medicine. You were the one who told me to prove I was a blacksmith. Shut up. He looks ready to say more, but his commanding officer raises her hand. The guard shuts his mouth instantly. Wherever did you get the idea we were going to hang this woman, Corporal? But Sarge, a guardsman is dead. Someone has to pay. The applicant who killed Briggs has been slain, along with 6 accomplices. Justice is done. If we blame the smith, what's next? Find the man who dug the ore and killed him too? Sarge. One more word out of your mouth and I'll have you flogged. You were supposed to be on the lookout for a swordsmith, and now I see there's only one under your... Now I see there was one under your nose for who knows how long. Rank? Incompetence. Rank incompetence, not rank incompetence. The guardsman suddenly seems very interested in his own boots. So what do you want from me? I told you I was a bladesmith fool. Give the guard a smug look. I'll do that. He refuses to look you in the eye. You have no use to Iron Keep if you're an untalented smith. Make a sword for me. Something I'd be proud to have on my hip at the parade ground. If I'm satisfied with the quality, then congratulations. You're Aaron Keep's newest swordsmith. If I'm unsatisfied, maybe I can let the corporal here hang you after all. The guardsmith brightens up at that. I'll forge a blade to make you the envy of Aaron Keep. Wait, plan enemy fail. For what crime? My swords help fight off monsters out of death camp. Do I get no credit for that? I'll do this one. I'll forge a blade to make you the envy of Aaron Keep. Bring the sword to me at the outer gate when it's done. At a shout from the sergeant, the entire squadron swivel on their heels and march back towards the gate. The jabbing spears at any applicant who gets too close. Alright, I guess I have a commission. Do I have the materials for it? That's all of it. Hang on, what? Needs to be made of silver, gold, and a lot of wood. It needs to be a curved blade. 2-handed, narrow point, slightly curved. Okay, that's... There's no room for error. If the blade isn't up to her standards, you'll hang. Okay, that's gonna take priority over everything else, I think. I'm not... 600 experience. That's pretty good. But I actually can't do that yet. 1 skill point. I don't have skill. I have not invested in... Oh, Stupid. Oh, I made a mistake! I made a mistake! I shouldn't have done folders. Oh no, I thought they would do something. Okay. Please tell me there's not like a time limit on this. Sergeant asks for a sword to be display on a parade ground. I need a lot of experience and quick. Elmerd. That might be my next one. Leather. One-handed. Short. Sergeant Glenn. Is there a time limit on this? Yeah. Oh. I need a lot of experience. I could. Oh, I don't have. I think I have to do something different. Because I need to unlock. Okay. A man sits by your anvil, staring at the keep's walls looming over the camp. His eyes track every guard that passes along the battlements. They're building up to something. More guards on the walls every day. New weapons. I've been watching them prepare for weeks. He scratches absently, and an old scar on his face. It'll be at night, when they think we're sleeping. They'll pour out those gates and clean up the refugee problem. Once and for all. Just you wait. I reckon it'll be a good blade at my side. I'll need a good blade at my side. Stiff and sharp. Mystery rewards. I think I have to do this one. What do you need? Not asking for anything special, just something sharp, reliable. Forge. Alright. Change thickness. It's gotta be thin if it's gonna be sharp. Wait, it needs to be stiff. Yeah, I was worried about that. Okay. Tip width. Taper thickness. Just a little bit. I forgot the point. I forgot the point. Blunt point. Blunt point? Really? Like completely? Alright. Weird. Wait, hang on. I can't do like even a little bit? I guess. Alright. Diamond cross section it is. That's gonna. Alright, hang on. Yeah, okay. Not a diamond. It's not gonna get sharp like that. How am I gonna make it? Oh, I gotta make it wide. I always forget the width. Change width. That's better. This is... What the hell does he... what does he want? This is so weird. Okay. Yeah, alright. I guess I could do whatever that is. Sure, why not? Screw it. Yeah, okay. Hilt mode. He doesn't even really want a guard. So I'm not gonna bother wasting my stuff on him. Oh, in that case, hang on. If I go back to blade mode. With... do that. No. It's gotta... Oh, I have two cross sections. Delete that one. Point. Point. Let's make some presentable. Yeah, okay. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. If I could just... cross section. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm getting some shapes. Better than what it was. And then you just gotta slap a grip on it, right? Is there like a round? Oval. Metal paper slim. It's the wrong one. Something right here. Alright. Those are not the same. Inverse metal paper slim. Is there one that just goes into round? Yeah, okay. This way I can just put like a nail on it and I don't have to worry about it. Where are my nails? Let's shrink that a little bit. It's a knife. Not much of a sword. Leather. Black leather. Red. Yeah, okay. It's giving, Prince Ashitaka's sword. Princess Mononoke. You know? What other things do I have? Got all kinds of clever little thingies, but this might be the best I can do right now. Yeah, if that's what he wants, that's what I'll give him. We'll call it I don't know. Slippery Pete. He holds the blade up, turning it this way and that. His stance speaks of old battles, muscle memory that never faded. Better than I expected. He glances up at all the walls of Aaron Keep, his eyes dark. Could be tonight, could be tomorrow, but I'm ready. Slippery Pete. Heavy shackles. How long have I been streaming for? Looks like 2 hours? Yeah, about 2 hours. Yeah, I might as well call it soon. I need experience though, like badly. Let's find out if they murder me in the 1 day it takes to make a fancy sword. End day. And let's maybe not go to Aaron Keep. I made money. Got new balance. Let's check out the camp. What camp? Outside the walls of Aaron Keep, desperate souls gather in makeshift tents, pleading for entry. Speak to Chev! You find Chev sitting outside her tent, gnawing at a chicken's bone that's already been picked clean. Nice to see you again. I'm just enjoying my dinner. I'd offer you some, but I'm still waiting for my Sommelier to pair it in the perfect wine. How'd you end up here? I grew up far west of here, in Terev. I lived in a beautiful port town. On certain mornings, the sea and the sky blended together into one shade of misty blue. It was like looking out into a hazy abyss, with ships suspended in the middle. Then the sundering happened. Since then, I've been hopping from settlement to settlement, disaster to disaster. Oh, helping the neighbor. A few years ago, I heard that Aaron Keep had survived. No, better than survived. It had thrived. The safest place in the world, surrounded by a magic shield that kept both plagues and monsters at bay. The name sounded familiar, and then I remembered. My dad used to tell me about how his fool of a brother had moved to Aaron Keep to make his fortune. Not such a fool after all. I guess not. I wish our family had moved with him. In any case, that's how I came to be here. My uncle's the last member of our family left alive. I'm sure he'd take me in, if only I could get through the darn gate. That's a lot of questions. Tell me more about your life, tell me more about what your life was like in Kodev. Do I have to? Dwelling on the good memories is beautiful, but painful. Like gazing over long at the sun. I understand. Thank you. What do you know about the magic barrier? It appeared shortly after the sundering, right? At the same time as the masked king took the throne. I don't know much more than that, sorry. What's the latest gossip? Oh, you know, the usual things. Petty fights and thefts. People die and new people turn up from the waste to replace them. Do you have a plan? Of course. I've got a skilled team assembled with lockpicks and grappling hooks. No, I don't have a plan for getting in. I'm making this up as I go, and failing miserably. How are you holding up since the attack? Well, I still have trouble sleeping at night, but I'll survive. Amen. A lot of people were killed. Good folk who were out in the open, trying to save others. Why are the good folk always the ones who suffer? Leave chef your meal. Thanks for stopping by. Steal rations? No. I wander the camp. Spot Clodo. Bennett Maunder's dog. Digging up a bone from the mud. When he notices you, Clodo runs up, wagging his tail. Then he dashes off, pausing to look back. Does he want you to follow? Follow Clodo. You follow Clodo through the ravaged tents, covering your nose to keep out the foul smell of death and disease. At last you arrive at the spot where the Maunder's tent used to stand. Now there are 5 freshly dug graves in its place. Beyond, you spot a small figure crouched over a dwindling fire. Approach the boy. The boy's thin face carries an echo of old Bennett Maunder. Suddenly, you recognize him as one of the children who used to hang around Bennett's fire. Clodo runs up to the boy's side and lays down. The boy scratches his neck absent-mindedly, poking at the fire with a stick. Are you Bennett Maunder's son? Aye, name's Sandrick. He says nothing more. His voice carries far more weight and grief than is right for one so young. Those graves back there, are they? He simply shrugs. Looking around, you can see no evidence of his family. The once vibrant Maunder clan has been reduced to 1. Well, 2. Clodo is here, comforting the boy as best he can. I'm sorry about what happened to your family. Is there anything I can do to help? The boy gives no reaction. Clodo whines and rubs his head against his shin. Here's some scraps of food. You pull a hunk of bread from your pocket. Your meal for the night. The boy's eyes light up. As though afraid you'll withdraw from the offer, He quickly snatches the meal from your grasp and splits it in two. Half goes to Clodo, who snaps it up in 2 bites. Thanks. Pet Clodo. The dog nuzzles into your flank, growling contently. Bid goodbye. As you turn to leave, the boy speaks up. If you come back and I'm not here, look after Clodo, will you? Poor dog's got no one else in the world. Clodo barks, his huge tongue lolling out of his mouth as his tail beats dust from the floor. You lead the 2 of them together, boy and dog, alone in a hostile world. At least they have each other. Return to your tent. You climb into your bedroll, massaging your swollen joints and trying to ignore the rumbling in your belly. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day. A new day is dawned. I still don't have enough experience for the sergeant. Or steel. Oh, I'm gonna steal too. No! Okay. I need to level up. Not enough steel to start. Okay. Like, I really need to level up. Like, this is getting bad. I guess I can do this one. Give me another day, then I'm set. Because, what do I need? It's like, what, 600? Oh, no, it's more like 400. Yeah. No, it's like 500. It's 511. Or 516. About, yeah, whatever. So 2 more should be enough. Julian and Tom. I'm gonna need to buy more steel. Because I can't... I don't think I have the time or the points to do dismantling, so I'm gonna hold off on... Wait. Do I have gold? No, I don't need to dismantle it. I just get it. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll play for a little while longer. At least another day, I think. Because I want to get these done. And then we could start the next stream with the Sergeant's Sword. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. We just gotta crank out 2 more swords and we'll be good, I think. Custom ready forge has a greasy smile and empty eyes, and your proper weaponsmith. I've come to realize that you can't get far in this world with just a rusty old knife. If I'm to claw a decent life from this chaos, I require leverage. And in times like these, nothing provides leverage quite like a yard of sharp steel. I hear you. Sword time. Bonk, 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 missed, bonk, bonk, bonk. Should probably do the big bonks. I think that's a good idea. To not hold out on my hammering as a blacksmith. Oh yeah, that's like a yard, right? No, that's like 2 feet. 60. Yeah, it's about 2 feet. A yard is like 3 feet, so yeah, okay. Not quite a yard, but who's counting? Wants it sharp. Doesn't want it stiff, one-handed. That's good. Paper width. Regular point. Taper thickness. I guess 30 is the thinnest it can get. It makes some pretty thin swords, I'm realizing. These are less than a centimeter. Oh man, where's my ruler? I wanna... Let me look at just how thin these swords are. Oh! 0.3? Oh, these are thin swords. Oh, I'm making these things thin. I'm surprised these things have lasted as long as they have. Thickness. Yeah, thickness is good. Point. Regular point. Regular point. It wants it nice and sharp. Cross section. Do some convexity. Reverse. Makes it nice and sharp. We have fullers. Should we do fuller? It's not gonna show up. That thing is not gonna show up with the freaking grind that I put on this thing. Okay. Fuller? No, let's not do a rounded fuller. Let's do a smooth fuller. Oh, that's the difference. Okay. Nice and long. There we go. Now what does this do? I don't know what that does. Oh, is that what they mean by smooth? Okay. I'll keep that there. Is that like the way it transitions? Yeah, I think it's like the way it transitions. Okay. It's got an edge. It's got a fuller. Sharp. It just needs like grip and leather. Yeah. Doesn't need a guard. I don't need to spend the materials on a guard. Everyone's getting a grip and that's it. Yeah, I can't be affording guards in this economy. Everyone's just gonna have to really hold on to their swords. Big nail. Can't afford pommels in this economy. I hate that. It's ugly. It just needs leather. That's all it needs. Frickin'. Julian, your sword is ready. The sword is taken, admired, then stowed away. Take it or leave it has been made. Very nice. This should prove quite persuasive. The world's not fair, so it might as well be unfair in my favor, eh? Take it or leave it. That's what they wanted. That's what they're getting. New sword part book. Is that in the shop, or did I just get that? I can't, there's too many things. Oh! Did I get engraving? Oh, that's handy. Okay. Oh, I don't have steel. Oh, I'm actually out of steel. Oh no. Okay, I need to spend money. Hey, buddy. I'm desperate. I really need steel. $13. Goodbye. I don't know why it shows that page every time. I needed 15 steel. Alright, I'm coming back. Thanks, man. See you later. Time to smith. Stiff blade. Leather, hand and a half, regular point. He doesn't want a guard. He doesn't want a guard. Hello, Smith. Nice setup you got here. What can I do for you? There's a gang that comes around my tent every night. Regular as clockwork. They kick and beat us, take our rations, push our faces into the mud. Oh, excuse me. You'd think there'd be some solidarity out here, but, well, there ain't. I've managed to hide the last of my coin from them so far, but who knows for how long. Best to spend that coin on a good sword, I reckon, so I can protect what's mine. Forge! Change length. There we go. Forge thickness. It's gotta be stiff, so I'm gonna keep it nice and thick. Wait, he doesn't want any sharpness. Can I just give this guy a club? You're gonna have an idea. Regular. Oh, wait, he needs a regular point. Okay. Yeah, I can make something cool with this, I think. I could do like a... a one-sided faller, right? Zoom out. There you go. There we go. I got a faller. Question is, how do I off-center it? Offset. I don't have that unlocked. Wait. I see. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can make something kind of cool. Cross section with just other side. That's the wrong thing. There we go. A little quirky with it, you know? I think the whole thing needs to be thinned down a little bit though. Yeah, it's a little less ugly that way. I didn't do distal taper. I just realized. Okay. Taper thickness. That's better. Nice and stiff. That didn't change anything. God dang it. Oh. Bowler. Start it. Depth. Doesn't need to be deep. There we go. That's better. Wait. Make it more narrow. I don't like how wide it is. Make it a little deeper. Okay, okay. There we go. That's better. It's way better. Cross section. Other cross section. I made a mistake. There we go. I've essentially made a long knife. Again. Oh, my shoulders! Oh, you just stop punching over. This doesn't actually look that bad. I was gonna get silly with this one, but I just kind of made a sword. It's got point, it's edged. It's got fuller. Regular point, hand and a half. And it's stiff. Okay. Doesn't need a guard. Because they're not asking for it. I don't have the steel for it anyway. So we're getting one of my infamous— oh, you son of a— what does that change? What does that change anything? Oh, I don't know that. Oh, putting nails does that? I didn't notice. Oh, god dang it. I've been wasting my stuff. That's bad. That's not good. Yeah, okay, keep it like that. I actually couldn't put a guard or pommel on this if I wanted to. Wait a minute. Never mind. Yeah, I just couldn't if I wanted to. Is it silver? Wait, what if I use a different material? What if I use a little bit of wood? That's... hang on, wait. wait. Hang on. Make it really tiny. Really tiny. And then... shrink that crazy. And then... I put a little bit of... and then I do a little bit of... oh, wait. Okay, no. Keep the wood. There we go. What did that change? I don't think that did anything. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Alright, back to the blade. I need to make this different. Somehow. Thickness. There we go. That's all it took. Tom, you want a knife? Knife's a long way. Offer to Tom. Hills is not finished. Do I actually need to? Oh no, I don't have to. Wait. That. Like. Okay. What if big and wood. I make it work. The stupidest sword I've ever seen in my entire life. The applicant stands a little straighter as he tests the weight of the blade. It's perfect. You should see the blunt, rusted dagger those bullies wave around. This will put some real fear in them. Thank you, Smith. Maybe my kids will get to keep their food tonight. Knife the long way. Oh my god. Wait, I want to see the tip. Never mind. It's not gonna show. Yes! Level 6. I can take that commission. None of steel and none of points. Okay. I think that's it for tonight. Continue? I think that's it for tonight. It is very late. And I think it's a good point to leave off either way. I have a journal? I was wondering where that was. Alright. I may play more of this very soon. We'll see. Probably in the coming days, because I'm really enjoying it, and I think I'm finally getting to the point in the story where it gets interesting. So, I'm just gonna close that. And I will see you all soon. Goodbye.